Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. In Monday Night Prime Time, he is underway. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Ready! 70, Timberwolves!
Ward taken right to the air. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Go street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10 here. Ward throwing to the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, Ward going to the air. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Bisons finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing on seconds. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a first down now. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Alert! Hello.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Illinois. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Check smash! Check smash! Rig alert! Rig alert! Stop 18. 18.
Ward setting the pass. Fits it through the middle. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Bisons take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
14. Desperados, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Josh Downs to return it. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ready,
Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
on the jump.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
To number 84.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Go street. Hey, fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. 19, 5, 19, 5, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19, 18, 5.
Ward setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives him the first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
19, Charger, 70,
From the gun, it's Ward. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bisons take a 20-zip lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Bison stretch their lead to 21.
Desperados, nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Downs on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offensive line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Jair Alexander with the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Desperados.
Here's Achane from the pistol. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Oakland.
The Desperados fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Desperados get it back to a 14-point game.
Desperados 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Okay, ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bison stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bison stretch their lead to 21.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's second down.
Looking now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, third and long. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. Fourth and forever coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And we'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Alert. Back.
Hand off to the back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's across midfield.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. Still going inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Ready. Here we go. Shot. Let go.
Ward in the pistol. Pass caught. 9-yard line. Touchdown. The Bisons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bisons grow their lead yet again.
Desperados 7. Harrison Butker is set to
Butker
kick
on
off.
now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Desperados 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They'll start the drive with ATG. Solid block, and Nash brings him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, looking for options. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nick Martin kicks it off. And the Bisons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. They'll take over
first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll take this in after 7. We've got second and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
18 caught, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Whoa, a quick throw, complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be second and goal.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Hey, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19. Check smash, check smash. Riggs, Riggs.
This is third and goal. Ward. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready?
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bisons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bisons continue piling onto this lead.
Desperados 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick
So
off.
we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Second half begins with a run by ATG.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And that means first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
H.A. and a first down carry. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw, third and long. Connects on the crosser. There he goes, right sideline. To the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Desperados cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Jake Moody to kick
Out to
off.
kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming here from the 12. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready, go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He was brought down by Dominic.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Panthers,
Give now to the running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Warriors, 70. 19, Tiger, 19, 18, 7 Pirates.
Ward now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Street.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, smash. Go.
Right up the gut. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bisons piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's A-Chan on the inside give. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And they'll have a short field to take advantage of. This doesn't make it very far and bounces harmlessly out of bounds at the 40.
Ready, set.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, he drops and cuts to the right sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 27
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bisons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offensive line. Here we go. Here's A-Chan up the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that gives them a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
So first down from the 41. And off running left. It's A-Chan. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. 3rd and long for him here. Fires right away, but incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Hurt. Cougar 19. Ready.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So from the 7, here's 2nd and 7. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 from the 32. Again, it's Gibbs. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hand down to the back. He's out in the clear. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bisons are running them out of the building. Wk10 to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bisons tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bisons 70. Desperados 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll start the drive with ATG. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's on target to Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Desperados.
And they'll hand it off to ATG. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he hands them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now ATG. He has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
ATG again. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And with Oakland, first down.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Going from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Heard this to the line.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. The end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Cougar knife, crouch, check, alert.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bisons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bisons continue adding on to that lead.
Desperados 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running left. Here's ATG. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And stick with ATG. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Take it in by Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'll throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be chased down about a step before that goal line. Well, Brock, wouldn't have affected the outcome, but what an effort defensively all the way to the end as this game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Bisons as we say so long from Austin.
back up. Down! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut. Set. Hawk 70. Ready, Come on. Set. 70 line. Ready. 19, go! Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut. Ready? Bronco 80. Check go. Here we go, shot. Hut. Shut up. 60 Eagles. Ready? Let's go now. Go. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Set, go. Let's go. Hut. Ready? Panther 60. Ready? Ready? Shut up. Ready? Here we go, shot. Ready? Let's go now. Go. Come on, set. Get up. Go. Hut, hut. Set. Check go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.